Good afternoon, Hans Günther. Thanks for joining us. Sterling falling on that news. Is this negative for the pound?
Well, I would say so. Obviously, it pays now to be a bearer on sterling. But if you look at the decision of the Bank of England, then only I can congratulate it for this decision, simply because too many people had been too carried away of what happened here. People got the impression that there would be a V-shaped economic recovery, not really recognizing that that is down to an inventory adjustment and to fiscal spending. So what this is going to signal us is that there's a continuation of very easy monetary conditions. When you look at what the market was pricing in before this decision has been announced, 150 basis point rate hikes by the Bank of England within 12 months. Obviously, that needs to be priced out of the exchange rate, and it confirms my bearish view on sterling.
Okay, so what's your forecast, Hans? Because we've hit 170, we're at a 9-month high, and many are saying sterling will go higher, but you're bearish. How low and how fast?
Well, I guess that today is definitely going to be a sharp down day, and we have to make a plausibility test. Basically, sterling had been driven higher by the correlation between bank stocks and sterling itself. So there was a mechanical approach that did lead sterling into overvalued levels. The plausibility test I would make is fiscal authorities are now responsible for 48% of GDP. We have seen last year that, or the years before, that consumer spending was the main driver of economic growth, but the consumer is indebted. So who is going to take it? It needs to be the corporate sector to keep this economy afloat, because there's very little domestic demand to expect. It needs to be done via higher net exports, and for that the UK does need a very competitive exchange rate.
Hans Günther Redeker from BNP Paribas, thanks very much for joining us. We've got John Greenwood, we've got David Scammell here as well. John, you're